Thank you, Mr. Chair. Beth Kadoun, I represent the Minnesota Chamber of Commerce. During this time of crisis, Minnesota employers have been doing all they can to ensure the health and safety of their employees and their customers while also trying to maintain the ongoing viability of their businesses. Businesses of all sizes, all across the state, and virtually all industries have been negatively impacted as they've been required to shutter or have seen a tremendous drop in their revenue, as you've heard from testimony today. This is placing a serious strain on the continuing viability of some employers. As you have heard from the business today and realize the testimony they provide today would be true for tens of thousands of employers across Minnesota. We appreciate the work that you've done, Mr. Chair, to put forward tax provisions that will be important for Minnesota's economic recovery by encouraging investment, entrepreneurship, and providing tax relief. For example, we support the Section 179 conformity, the June accelerated sales tax, the angel tax credit, the income tax payment extensions, and others. I would also urge you, when you move forward, to consider additional tax items that will need to be considered from the Federal CARES Act. That will be also important for Minnesota to conform, such as the interest expensing cap, as that will be important to help Minnesota businesses that now have taken on more debt or have seen their income go down. Today, I want to focus my comments on an item that does need immediate attention, and as that is the deferral of the May 15th business property tax payment. This is a large fixed cost, as you heard, that is quickly approaching. There's a letter that was provided from a broad coalition of 80 business associations and local chambers of commerce asking for this state action. This will help provide much needed breathing room, but as you've heard, it might not still be enough and we may need extra time. This will help businesses until they can be back up and running, until they're earning income, and until loan assistance arrives. As you've heard, there's been an issue with loan assistance as well. There was a headline in today's Star Tribune that highlights SBA Lifeline falls short. And in the article, they mentioned that loans have been slow to come and will not help all businesses. We're asking for the state to take the same actions that have been occurring in the private sector many times, which is providing leniency and deferral of payments until they can get back up and running. At this point, we're not asking for forgiveness of the tax, just a short-term delay to provide some much needed breathing room. Timely passage by the legislature is needed within the next 10 days in order to allow for sufficient time for taxpayers to be notified and for the counties to administer. We believe this needs to be done at the state level. The shutdown order occurred at the state level, so relief should be provided at the state level. So there's uniformity across the state. Payment due dates are set by state statute, so this is completely within the purview of the state legislature. We thank the chair for your proposal to defer the state levy portion, but we think a broader approach is needed. We need to be providing relief for the total property tax payment. The state levy is about 20 to 28% of the property tax bill, so that's helpful, but that's not enough. We need more. We appreciate the efforts by some counties that have already taken action. As one county official that took action in Winona mentioned, the county, cities, school boards, and townships all have reserve funds. What other than right now will ever be considered an emergency? We urge you, as I mentioned, to take immediate action on the property tax delay, and we'll look forward to working with you on additional provisions that will be needed to get our employers, our employees, and the economy back up and running. Thank you.